I have to assist my affected arm up on the wall to put on deodorant. When I go to lower my arm, it seems to go down very slowly and out to the side a bit. I know it's not right, so what can I work on to correct this movement? Excellent question. I don't know anything beyond this question, but I'm going to assume your stroke was somewhere like kind of deep in the brain, like what you just described. I see a lot with people that have had like a thalamic stroke, like a stroke in the thalamus of the brain, and it's tricky. So the reason I say that is because it sounds to me like you have some active movement, right? Because you're able to lift your arm up and it doesn't just drop when you let go of it. So you have some active movement, and this is something that I see a lot with people that have had a stroke in their thalamus, and usually that's just because there's a little bit more spasticity and like rigid muscle tone when you have a stroke in that area of the brain. So typically what I recommend is that you work on this movement laying down, and that you're in a position laying down where you can watch the arm move. So what that does, laying down, is if it's due to spasticity that your arm is flaring out to the side like that as you bring it down, laying down, your body will just be a little bit more relaxed, and so the spasticity won't interfere as much with the movement. The other exercise that I love, 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 and again, I'm making some assumptions here, but anyone that's had a stroke in their thalamus, because this is classic, what you just described, so I can visualize this, is the exercise I show a lot on the channel, where you put a Pilates ring in your hands and you put a strap around your elbows to hold your elbows in, laying down, and you're just going up and down, just trying to retrain how you bring that arm down, keeping those elbows in. So hopefully that makes sense. You're holding a Pilates ring in your hand. You have a strap around your elbows. So your elbows are kind of in like this. And so your elbow does not flare out to the side. The other thing that does is you don't feel like you're having to work so hard because the straps and the Pilates ring are helping you a little bit. So again, that spasticity won't interfere as much if that's what's causing that to happen. But in any case, regardless of where your stroke was, I do think that that's probably because there's some spasticity in your arm. So that Pilates ring activity would be great, and laying down would be the best position to do that in, again, to just help your body to relax. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about this product that this company sent to me called the Core Stretch. Now, when I first saw this product, I actually reached out to the company to see if they would send me one to sample because of the design of this product for so many uses in the neuro rehab community. Now, the main purpose of this is to stretch the back out, which I think it does a fabulous job. It has these two pads at the bottom. You just kind of place them right in the crux of your hip. You reach your arms out, and you really do feel a great stretch just by leaning forward. There's a pivot on the base, so you can actually rotate side to side, and it really does feel great to stretch your back because the counter force is kind of right at your hips. It really does elongate that spine. However, when I saw the product, the design of it is what had me interested because of all the other uses in the neuro rehab community that you can do with this. For instance, many of you have seen me use the Swifter to work on early stage arm movement. Well, this device, which is originally intended to be a stretching device, can actually do the same thing. So you just put your hands on the top, and it gives you a really nice early phase arm movement exercise if you're someone that is working on reaching, right? So you just sit, and what we would call this is kind of active assist, using your other arm to assist in that forward reach. Now, it is height adjustable, which a lot of you have seen me do with the Swifter, where I set it on different height surfaces. This, you don't actually have to do that. You can just, because it's got this height adjustable feature, you can make the exercise more difficult by just making it longer. And now you're pushing those arms kind of uphill a little bit. So to advance that reaching activity, you can just extend the arm, and push it uphill. Now, once you get really good at that, you can put one hand on it and kind of do the same thing. Now, because it has a pivot point, it's going to make it a little bit more challenging to keep your arms straight. So that's why I usually recommend that you use your other arm to help a little bit in the early stages, just to kind of set yourself up for success. But there's more that you can do with this that I've been messing around with, and that is to use it for standing activities. So in standing, it's the perfect tool for those of you where your arm draws up when you walk. I've talked about this in other videos, but that's usually when the lower body and the upper body kind of link up together abnormally. So when you're walking and you're trying to control your legs, your arm kind of, what I usually call in therapy, is just trying to kind of help out, but not doing a really good job of it. So you try and put more effort into working your legs, and that arm draws up. I've made complete videos on this where we work on breaking up that pattern by giving some kind of a challenge for the arms to keep the arms straight and work on standing balance to kind of separate or break up that upper body and that lower body. This tool is perfect for that. Now, I am 5'2", and this is the tallest height. So if you're taller, you would just need to set it up on something. So you're just going to hold on to it and just push it forward and either do a weight shift and a knee lift or a step, with the main goal being that you keep pushing those arms forward. Again, breaking up that tendency or breaking up that pattern where your arm wants to draw up when you're standing. If your arm automatically draws up when you stand up, then you just work on weight shifting. Again, trying to push this forward and shift, lift the heel, shift and lift the heel. But again, anyway, the original intent of this product was to get that nice back stretch, which it does an excellent job of doing that. But then if you are someone with a neurologic injury, there are all these other ways that you can use this one tool. Link to learn more about this product is in the description below. As usual with any product that I advertise or I talk about on this channel, Rehab HQ does receive a small commission. So if you do purchase this product, we are so grateful for your support of this channel. But more than that, you are going to get a very useful product. And now back to the video. If you liked that video and you want to learn more exercises on how to improve your walking, definitely check out this video over here or that video over there. If you want even more help, check out our Gold membership program where you will get access to over 300 exercises that are not here on YouTube, as well as access to our monthly lives where you can get your questions answered.